Hi, I hope everyone is doing great. Today, I'm planning to cover chapter first of DaModar N Gujarati. All of us know how important it is to study econometrics. It is, without any doubt, very crucial for our academics, competitive examinations, and for learning statistics. Let's study about historical origin of regression. Sir Francis Galton discovered that although tall parents had tall children and short parents had short children, but the average height of children born of parents of a given height tended to regress towards the average height of the population as a whole. Talking about regression analysis, it is concerned with study of dependence of one variable on one or more other variables in order to be able to estimate the mean or average value of the former in terms of the fixed values of the explanatory variables. Now, it is very important to understand the difference between statistical and deterministic relationships. Please note that regression doesn't imply causation. It's very important to understand the difference between regression and correlation, as it might get very confusing sometimes. In correlation analysis, we measure the degree of linear association between two variables, while in case of regression analysis, we are more interested in predicting the value of a dependent variable in terms of independent variable. It is also very interesting to note that in case of regression analysis, there is an asymmetry in the sense how the variables are treated. That is, one is a dependent variable and another an independent variable. Now, why the dependent variable and x independent variable are known by a lot of other names as well. Now, before we start any analysis, what is the most important thing? It is the data. Now, we have the following types of data. First, time series. In this case, we have a set of observations taken on a variable for different time periods. The observations can be taken daily, monthly, annually, etc. For example, GDP. Understanding the second type of data, which is cross-sectional data. Here, data on one or more variables is collected at the same point in time. For example, census or the survey of household consumption expenditure in India conducted by National Sample Survey Organization. Third, we have pool data, which has elements of both time series and cross-sectional data. Then we have panel, longitudinal or micropanel data, which is a special type of pooled data in which the same cross-sectional unit is surveyed over time. Now, what about measurement scale of variables? We have four commonly used measurement scales. Number one being ratio scale, interval scale, ordinal scale, and nominal scale. We will talk about them one by one. First, ratio scale. For x, taking two values x1 and x2, the ratio x1 by x2 or the difference x2 minus x1 is meaningful. There is a natural ordering, ascending or descending. Now we have comparisons like x2 less than equal to x1 valid. Most economic variables are measured on ratio scale, for example GDP. Then we have interval scale. Interval scale satisfies last two properties of ratio scale. The difference has a significance, however, the ratio does not. Commonly, temperature is measured on interval scale. Now we will talk about scales for categorical data. First one being ordinal scale. In this case, we have two or more categories of a given data where there is a natural ordering of categories. For example, small, big, large. Another one being ranks of individuals obtained in mathematics score. Then we have nominal scale, in which we have only categories of data but no natural ordering. For example, gender. Guys, with this we finish first chapter of DaModar N Gujarati Basic Econometrics. Please make sure to subscribe if you have been benefited from this video.